Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're gonna talk about Arena. Arena is one of the most popular game modes in SMITE, and meanwhile I was chilling in my bed, I saw this thread on SMITE Reddit talking about Arena, right? Arena would be probably the most popular game mode in SMITE if we actually had ranked leaderboard, rewards, or community tournaments, or more than the current Arena map is more than 6-7 years old, right? And many people think, we don't have any ranked leaderboard or rewards for Arena because Arena is not competitive, right? But this was always some misinformation. 95% of the people don't even understand how Arena is designed and how to even win in Arena, right? We have two most popular game modes in SMITE or most MOBA games. We have Arena and we have Conquest, aka Dota, aka Defense of the Ancients. And they are very different when it comes to game design. In fact, they are the opposite, right? That's why many people think it's not competitive, and I read some of the comments here, okay? And it's always these guys who don't really understand Arena. They always talk about Arena, right? This is the reason why Arena rank was removed, right? Arena rank was never removed because of the game mode itself, but because of this outdated MOBA gaming, because of this outdated MOBA mentality that a lot of these studios held, that only Dota or Conquest, aka snowballing game modes can be competitive, which is actually, when you actually start to understand things, which is never really was the case. And probably one of the biggest reasons why ranked Arena was removed is because they thought that this is how they're gonna attract more players to Conquest, right? Which proved to be one of the biggest mistakes they ever did, because Arena could be easily one of the most popular game modes in SMITE, because most MOBA studios, they only cater to Conquest Dota players. That's why Arena is probably the biggest open niche on the gaming market, on the MOBA gaming market, right? And it's always these guys who don't really understand how the game mode is designed, that talk shit about Arena, right? They think that all you do in Arena is clear minions and play safe, and that's how you win in Arena. That was never really the case. How do we win in Arena, guys? Arena is about Arena is about resetting fights often and getting value out of aggressive playstyle. So you always have to find balance between aggressive playstyle and defensive playstyle, right? Arena also teaches you about counter building. Counter building is arguably the most important aspect and the most fun aspect for me personally about SMITE. Counter building, right? We always check how many physicals they have, how many magicals they have, which good counter items we can get, anti-slow, winged blade, sprint relic, and so on and so on. But what people don't understand is that you have to get value, right? You have to reset fights often. And you have to get value out of aggressive playstyle. That's how you win in Arena. You can't just play defensively and think you can win in Arena. And when you actually understand the game design, last 10 ticket system, right? When your team has 50 tickets and enemy team has 20 tickets or 10 tickets, you are losing tickets at much faster rate. If you have 10 tickets, you're losing 1 ticket per wave, so you need 10 waves to finish the game. Meanwhile, if opponent still has 50 tickets, they're losing 7 tickets per wave. So comeback is always possible in Arena. That's why it's so fun, not only because it's fighting enemies on even playing field, but also because comeback is always possible, and there is more counter building in typical Arena game than it is in Conquest, because Conquest or Joust are designed around snowballing. You either abuse meta items, you get ahead, or you have no chance to make it. That's why counter building, even at fucking SPL pro level, there is barely any counter building, right? Arena is actually even so fun. People don't realize that Arena is literally made for esports. You guys really need to watch the King's Avatar animation. One of the best gaming animations out there. You can watch it free on 9anime or on YouTube by Tencent. But the problem is most players have no idea how to play Arena. They think it's just Conquest, where you can, you know, just farm, or you play passively like in Joust or whatever, you know. I mean, these game modes are designed around snowballing. You can't really play passively, right? But I think it's, you know, this is what really pisses me off. It's always these guys who never really understood how Arena is designed and how to win in Arena that always talk shit about it, right? They say ranked Arena was removed because you know, people play too passively, right? Because they never oh Jesus, there is too much information for me to even handle this, man. Like, for somebody who played SMITE like 10-20 years, and then I see these guys talking about Arena, they barely understand Arena, you know. It's like, this guy never played at our level, they never took it seriously, they never were willing to learn it, right? They don't even understand how the game mode is designed, and that goes for 95% of the SMITE player base, right? And this is what happens when you remove ranked leaderboard and rewards from Arena fans, when you don't make an updated map in 7 years. Of course people are not willing to learn it then, you know? Even though Arena is arguably more competitive than Conquest ever was. Conquest, Dota was never meant for esports. It's just about, it's the game mode designed for kids, right? It's about high learning curve. You need to learn the meta, right? And anybody that doesn't know meta falls behind in levels, and then these guys who played like Dota, Defense of the Ancient on Warcraft 3, they think they're good at the game. And the items were so convoluted. That was the trick about Dota. It was never really meant for esports, because the game design is not really there. Snowballing, abusing meta items or you fall behind. There is no counter building, no depth. You know, I mean, yes, you can counter build. You can still counter build, right, against 3 physical, 3 magical combs, but Arena is on another level. You have juking, you have counter building, you have resetting fights often, you have getting value out of aggressive playstyle. If you think you can just play passively in Arena, you will never get value out of aggressive playstyle. And at the end you will also lose, because of the last 10 ticket system that 90% of the people don't even understand, right? There's everybody who thinks you can just play, you can just get 2 level lead or 10 ticket lead and then play the passively for the rest of the game, never understood how Arena was designed. Never. Because it literally has 2 anti-snowball mechanics, XP and gold spoiling, and last 10 ticket system. So when your team has 50 tickets and enemy team has 10 tickets, even though you have tickets advantage, you're actually losing more tickets per wave. You're losing 7 tickets per wave. They're losing 1 ticket per wave. So if you, there are, you know, you have to reset fights often. You have to play aggressively to get value out of aggressive playstyle and juke people. You have to last hit minutes. You have to do teamwork. You have to counter build, right? There is always something to do in Arena. You have tower push. You have sieges, right? But nobody knows how to play Arena. And that's the fact. And this is what happens when you divide the community, when you, it is Hire's fault. Because they had this mentality, let's push everybody to Conquest, let's remove ranked leaderboard and rewards from Arena. And because all these guys who never really understood the Arena, they think you just play passively. Yeah, these guys are all clueless. That's the reality. I mean, most MOBA gaming studios, they're all clueless. They still think that the origins of MOBA genre is Dota, aka Conquest, aka Defense of the Ancients, when in reality it was countless of community-made maps. In fact, even the game, the MOBA, Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, it's not Multiplayer Online Battle Conquest or Multiplayer Online Battle Dota. It is Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, fight of characters on different maps. And Arena could make SMITE 3 times more popular. And then even people would play Conquest more. But these guys are all clueless. They don't really understand anything about they don't understand anything about the origins of MOBA genre. They don't understand the industry. They don't understand what people actually want. And they don't even understand their own game or they implemented, right? Because it was Hi-Rez who made this. It wasn't, now it's Titan Forge. Then Titan Forge took over, they removed Rank Arena, they removed Clash, they removed Siege, right? They make a joke of a pro scene and this is what we get. Almost that game with 200 viewers and we have thousands upon thousands viewers. And all they need to do right now is to make new cool gladiator style arena map with ranked leaderboard rewards and organize few official online community tournaments. And this game could easily come back. But no, this guy will rather see their game die than do what community has been asking them for the last 7 years. You know? GG, man.